Welcome to another episode of 7-Minute Marketing with Pam. My name is Pam Didner. I love sharing a little dose of B2B digital content marketing and sales enablement 7 minutes at a time. I was very fortunate to be invited back to do a workshop and a session at the Content Marketing World Conference in Cleveland, Ohio for the 8th time. When you go to an event like this for 8 years straight, you start seeing familiar faces and begin forming a circle of friends that you hang out with from year to year. As always, it was wonderful to see Kelly Hungerford, Jeff Julians, Amy Higgins, Jay Baer, Michael Brennan, Robert Rose, and many other friends. I don't know about you, but as much as I see them on Facebook or Twitter, I still prefer a meaningful hug and in-person catching up. I like to challenge myself, so I present a different topic each year. And I was excited to create a new one for 2018's conference. My session title was 5 Creative Ways Marketers Can Enable Their Sales Teams. And it is no surprise that it's closely related to my new book, Effective Sales Enablement. As a speaker, I can tell you that the content needs to be solid throughout. But the most important part is the opening. I like to come up with a fun start to the presentation that will capture people's attention. Once I can get that opening right, I believe everything else will flow naturally. This time, however, I couldn't think of a fun opening. Really, I just couldn't. My initial plan was to go directly to the 5 creative ideas that I wanted to share. So pretty boring, huh? But I did a last-minute change. So here's what happened. I went to that morning's keynote. The keynote speaker was Andrew Davis. And he's a great keynote speaker, and he made his keynote like a show, very entertaining and fun. So he shared one of his observations. He said that our customers have no attention span and no time to read our emails, download our ebooks, dive into our blog posts. Yet, these very same customers can binge watch 2 seasons of Stranger Things on Netflix in one weekend. So why is that? He talked about how these shows are created in a way to pique our interests and provoke our curiosity. They build up suspense and drama like ocean waves to draw us in. He stressed that we need to do the same when we create our content. For example, can we create titles to pique our audience's curiosity and attention? Can we build up the hype as a part of our content storytelling and flow? Of course, once the hype is built up, can we deliver that level of expectations to meet the hype? I decided to take his suggestions to heart and apply them to my session. I wanted to see if I can come up with several fun titles that will pique attendees' interests. So my session title was 5 Creative Ways Marketers Can Enable Their Sales Teams. Well, it's on point, but really didn't capture audience attention or invoke any curiosity. So I created 3 additional titles, which say the same thing, but stay in a way that will capture the attention. So are you ready? Drum roll, please! So here are the 3 titles that I came up with. Number 1, 5 untold secrets marketers can score with their sales team. How is that? Number 2, a quick and dirty framework that you can use to improve your sales enablement efforts instantly. Number 3, check out the untold secrets that will lead you to the sales and the marketing nirvana. Wow! Okay, that's a little bit overboard. So when I started my session, I told my attendees that Andrew's keynote put me to shame. I was looking at my session titles, 5 Creative Ways Marketers Can Enable Their Sales Teams. Concise and get to the point, but not much of excitement. So I put Andrew's message into practice right away. I shared with them the 3 titles that I came up with, and I shared them with a sense of passion and a dramatic voice. They all laughed, and I told them that they would vote on which title fits my content the best after I finished my session. That somehow captured their attention. Yay! I didn't simply share 5 creative ways to enable sales. I put into a framework so they can work with their sales or marketing teams to brainstorm the creative ways that they can enable sales. And throughout the 45 minutes, all eyes were on me. They were listening. At the end of the session, I came back to the 3 titles again. I had them vote on which one worked the best for my content. Most of the people voted for, are you ready? A quick and dirty framework you can use to improve your sales enablement efforts instantly. Then, of course, there were 4 or 5 people voted the last one. Check out the untold secrets that will lead you to the sales and marketing nirvana. Wow! I say to the audiences that these people are just trying to mess with me. And to cap things off, I ended my session by giving away my 5 new books. This was such a great experience, I decided to use the session title my attendees love and created an ebook which complements the book launch. And you can check out the ebook on www.pamdidner.com/enable sales. Again, www.pamdidner.com/enable sales. What is my lesson learned? To never stop thinking about my opening. To make a conscious effort to put interesting ideas I hear into practice. And if you keep working on it, something will come. Another lesson I learned is the quote from Andrew Davis. Pay attention is a misdemeanor. All attention is earned. Indeed, if you want your audience to pay attention to you, you need to earn it. And there is no free lunch. We shouldn't create content for the sake of creating content. It's about making effort to earn someone's attention. Again, send me your marketing questions or thoughts via Twitter @PamDidner. Keep hustling, my friends. You got this.